Hey friends! Welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday if you're watching when this video drops. I am Meg from Meg4.com. If you don't know my story, I am a minimalist who sold everything and moved into a tiny house slash RV. And just recently, in the past couple months, I sold the RV and we moved into a real house like real adults. And now I wanted to kind of take you on a tour of the house. I can tell you a little bit about the house. The house is in Central Florida and it's in a historic neighborhood. So the majority of the houses here are over 100 years old or at least 100 years old. The streets are cobblestone and it's pretty cool. I told the story about buying the house in my last video. And so I'll tell you again, super quick, in a nutshell. We were on our way to dinner, we saw an open house, we stopped randomly, fell in love, bought the house, moved in a couple weeks later. That's the story in a nutshell. There's a bunch of other details, but that's pretty much what happened. So now I'm a grown-up, and now I live in a real house. And it's kind of overwhelming, and it's beautiful and fun, and I'm really loving life right now. And I wanted to give you guys a preliminary tour of what it looks like. It feels very empty right now, and there's definitely a lot more things that we want to do to the house and fix it up a little bit. I mean, it is 100 years old, so it needs a little bit of love and care, but I thought I would just show you what I got so far. Here she is. Right when you walk in, we are in the foyer. So we have this beautiful old chandelier that came with the house. This is the stairway that leads up to the stairs, but let's go into the living room. So these doors actually do close. I painted them. They did used to be white, and I felt like it felt too Florida or too like, I don't know, early 2000s. So I figured this is a little bit different. Bring a little color. And here we go. This is the living room. A ton of windows. We bought the biggest couch that has ever existed. This is actually from City Furniture. And if you can see, the edges of the couch are curved. It's called a snuggler. And yeah, we don't have anything up on the walls yet, but still feeling kind of cozy. I don't want to clutter it up too much because I want to keep like that minimalist lifestyle. I don't want to clutter up my life and feel stressed again like I used to in my old life. So we'll see. This is a real fireplace. It is a wood burning fireplace and it is 100 years old. The house was built in 1923, I believe, and one of the first people to live here was named Daisy, which is pretty crazy and phenomenal. All right, let's keep going. So behind the fireplace, as you can see, is a sunroom. And this sunroom is technically my office. I probably should have filmed this in the morning or on a sunny day, but meh. This is the back side of the fireplace. I put all my like planning and stuff. And then this is my desk. I got a really, really low chair on purpose because I don't have the best posture. So it helps to be like really low to the ground and have the computer be like right at eye level. It helps me with my slouching. And this is all like mail, bills, electronics, digital media, where I film everything, where I photograph everything, where I edit everything, and where I write everything. That is my little office. All right, we're back in the foyer. Bum-ba-dum. Let's go to the dining room. This is an old hutch that I bought from a lady that's been in her family forever. It is super old, and it actually has one of those cool skeleton keys. to close the bottom. The bottom I just have like homeschool stuff. And then this is a table that we bought on Facebook Marketplace. And this is one of the chandeliers. I want to say that it's original, but I don't know if it is. It looks like it. Like if you see the crystals and stuff, they look like at least 100 years old. But even if it's not original, it is my favorite part of the house. It's so beautiful. All right, next is this little door leads to the kitchen. The kitchen is older, not updated or original. We're thinking about updating the kitchen one day, but hold your horses. We just got here. It also has a cute little laundry room that actually turns on. We have automatic lights. There we go. And look at the floor. Look how cool this floor is. The floor continues into this bathroom, and it also continues out to this back patio. Ooh, I just heard thunder. It's our little Parisian bistro set. This is where all the shoes live. And this is our backyard, a little seating area, a swing. Pan around, that's the garage, which is actually the original carriage house, because back when this house was built, there were no cars. And the big yard and our 2 giant air conditioning units. Look at all that blank space. Don't you think a pool should be there? Right? All right. I love you, patio. Goodbye. Alrighty then. Bathroom. Pretty standard, but the cool tile flows into there, which I love. Black shower curtain. And yeah, pretty standard. And I think, yeah, that's the whole downstairs. Do you want to see upstairs? Okay, let's go. Let's go up the stairs. Look at this little nook. All right, so this beautiful chase, which is actually called a French fainting chair, I bought from a woman who's had it in her family for years. It was her aunt's, and it was passed down, and then it came to her. This lamp I also bought on Facebook Marketplace. Almost everything that we had to buy for the house, I tried to buy it secondhand. One, because it's not wasteful and we're like recycling and repurposing something. It's also a teeny bit cheaper sometimes, depending on what you're getting. And then I also wanted to like honor the story of this house. This house has been here for 100 years. I'd hate to just fill it with like brand new IKEA furniture or like brand new stuff, you know? The only brand new things that we got were the couch, which is huge, and I think that's it. Everything else we either built or we bought secondhand. And I tried to buy things that had a story. So I would always like talk to people online or on Craigslist or on Facebook Marketplace and kind of hear the story. And I wanted to keep a little bit of honor and period piece to this house. So yeah, let's keep going. We're only halfway up the stairs. All right. Oh, look at these little details. I love stuff like this. All right, up the stairs. Ah! This giant mirror will never be removed because it's so heavy, and I don't know if we can structurally take it down. All right, let's move along. This is Daisy's room, the closet, Walter's room, my coffee nook, and another chandelier. This one seems more replica-ish. It's hard to tell if it really is brass like the one downstairs. But let's back up and let's start with Daisy's room. I would also like to point out that all of the hardware is original. As you can see, there's a little skeleton keyhole, and the hardware is original brass. I do wish they hadn't have painted some of it and the hinges, but I mean, we can always just remove them and refinish them to their original brass. There's a project. All right, you ready to see her room? I will make separate videos for each individual room because each individual room we built something and painted and redid it. So, are you ready to see Daisy's room? Dun, dun, dun. Yes, we built that. So the top is her bed, it's a loft bed, and the bottom is her desk. And her room is pretty much empty, as you can see. We're very much minimalists. That's her closet. And really any toys that she has, which are very few, are kind of in one of those drawers, or really she just loves to play outside on the swing. So we wanted to make this look like a little house. Yes, Alex and I built this whole thing in one weekend and painted it. These are cedar planks for the roof. We built these, they're fake flowers. I don't want to deal with real flowers and all that. And then these lights are actually on a switch. Back here. So cool. That light is so amazing on this camera. But I'll turn the light back on. They are LED lights. I also put a little door handle there because I thought it just looked super cute. And this is kind of Daisy's art cave. So this was actually something that we bought for her nursery back when she was born 7 years ago. And then I painted it pink because I just wanted it to like match her little room, and she picked the color out. We've got our little lamp. All these drawers have like art supplies and just so many craft stuff that she loves. And she has a window back there. She doesn't really open that one, but this window pretty much stays open, and she has a view of the backyard and the little neighborhood. All right, let's move on to the next room. Let me turn on the lights. We'll probably skip this linen closet because it's just linen and some electronics. Let's move on to Walter's room. All right, Walter's room we also built, but I wanted to have more of like a clubhouse feel to it. The rooms are identical with a window in the back and a window on the side. As you can see, his room is empty and clean, except we put a mirror there. He wanted a mirror. But any toys that he has, there's a few of them in there. Otherwise, kids don't need toys. I will preach this till my minimalist brain explodes. Kids do not need toys. They need parents' attention and love and time spent with them. They need time outside, and they need time to be creative, like with arts and crafts and just anything. So yeah, my kids really don't have a bunch of toys. Although Walter does have a bunch of Nerf guns in there and a bow and arrow. What can I tell you about this? We also built this. This one took a little bit longer because we did it in pieces. And there's his little desk, and of course his bed is in the loft. This I got on Amazon, and they have deers and other stuff, but I just thought a moose would be so cool. And it's like stuffed and plush. It's really cute and soft. And then this ivy I just got on Amazon, and with a staple gun, I kind of stapled it to make it look like it was kind of growing. And then I felt like it needed almost like like a curtain or something to kind of like enclose his desk, because it feels cozy and kids like to feel cozy. And I have it tied off with a rope. I think you can see it. It's pretty low light. And he also has a view. See all that cobblestone and all the shade and old oak trees that are like 100 years old? Actually, that house, oh, you can't see it now, but it's actually more than 100 years old, which is pretty fantastic. All right, so that is Walter's room. I will probably do a whole other video dedicated to their rooms and talk about details of their beds, their linen, their desks, how we organize toys, how we organize clothes, their closets. That's just too much. That's for another video. All right, let's move along. We'll do the bathroom last. So this is my little coffee nook. I love all the windows in this house. I'll talk about the windows in the next room. But this couch I actually did get at IKEA, and it was just like a muted, soft, relaxing color. And it was out of stock and they don't make it anymore, so they just sold me the floor model for like nothing. And this is where I sit and drink my coffee in the morning. And me and Alex read our Bibles, or in reality, TikTok and emails. Won't pretend to be holier than I am. All right, now it's time for the master bedroom. So the master bedroom used to be this color. Pale, mentally ill blue is what I have coined it. And I wanted to do some details on the walls, so Alex did like wainscoting details with pieces of wood, and then I wanted like a dark, sultry color because I wanted a dark room. I want a dark, fun room, and I'm kind of in love with the way it turned out. Wait till you see it. Dun, da, da. Oh my gosh, I almost died. All right. Again, all of the doors are original. And hardware, original brass with the little keyhole. And here's my green room. I'm so in love with it. Where do I start? Okay, we can start with the bed. Alex and I built the bed. I wanted it on a higher elevation than most beds are because I wanted to use the bottom for storage. I actually don't really have that many things to store, but I thought I did. So there's like winter clothes under there, and those are some lights we'll eventually put up. Very simple bedding, white, beige, and then these luxurious emerald pillows. This is the wainscoting that I was talking about, this wood detail. We added that and nail gunned it all to the wall. Alex was amazing in measuring and doing all this detailing. I was crazy impressed. All right, this little corner is one of my favorite spots in the whole house. Oh, I'm so in love. I'm so in love with the colors and the sultry sexiness of it all. It's so great. So these lamps I bought secondhand from a guy. Look at this gold. This reminds me of a pineapple. It reminds me of working at Baptist Hospital. And then these plants, just regular plants I got at Lowe's or Home Depot, I think Lowe's. And then this couch I bought from a dude whose mother-in-law died, and it belonged to his grandmother-in-law. So this thing's gotta be 100 years old, and it's in perfect, gorgeous condition. It looks so good with the green and the floors. What else can I talk about? Oh, our little drink cart. It's a rainy day, so you can't really see the details of it, but it is gold. I have a fresh palm there and just some like fun mixers and juices and champagne one day, maybe for a special occasion. So yeah, that felt really fun and boho chic. And then this mirror I bought from an older woman. She was in her 80s, and she said it hung in her childhood dining room her entire childhood. And she was downsizing to a condo and wanted to get rid of it. And she sold it to me. And like the green and the gold, I can't get over how gorgeous it is. So yeah, I don't know if we'll put anything else on the walls. Alex wants to put like these recessed lights, 2 there and 2 in this corner. Even before we painted it, it does feel dark. Like if this was 10 in the morning on a sunny day, it's super bright in here with these windows. But if it's not a sunny day, it feels a little dark. Now let's talk about these windows before I go to the last room. All of the windows in this house are original. They are single pane, old glass. And if you can tell, it's hard to tell in some of these, especially in the dining room, it's very obvious, but they have like this wavy pane to them. And it's because they are single pane original. Most of them do open. It's super hard to open. That one is super hard. The one in the bathroom opens, but they're all like original, like wood single pane windows that open up. Looks like a storm is coming. All right, banyo. All right, that is an actual brass clawfoot tub. with this amazing flooring. This green almost exactly matches the green in the bedroom. So in love. It's a very simple bathroom. We share it with the kids, although there is a bathroom downstairs. We share this one with the kids. It's really not a big deal. When we lived in the RV, we shared a bathroom and it was like, whatever, it wasn't a big deal. So yeah, let me show you how, this is the most recent one I've opened, so I know that this one opens. So as you can see, this is the original hardware and they've painted it. I wish they didn't paint it, but that's okay because we will one day remove all of them, refinish them to their original brass glory, and they will look amazing. If you can see in the side of this window, do you see this string? So those are counterweights for when you open. Let me see if I can tilt it. Open. Oh, it's like thundering and lightning. And there's our backyard and the storm about to happen. Oh, that was real lightning. Okay, let's close the window. Did you hear that banging after I listen? Those are the counterweights that go all the way down. So cool. So historic. I love it. All right. Did I miss anything? I feel that was the whole thing. Yeah, that was the whole house. So thank you for watching. If there's anything that you wanted to see closely or that I missed or that you have questions about, leave all of that info below in the comments and I will answer all of your comments and I would love to start a discussion with you. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more on this new adventure of being a homeowner and living in Florida. Icon, because then you get a little notification every time I come out with a new video. And if you have any social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, all of the things, I'm on it and I would love to be friends with you. I'll put links to all of those social media platforms down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.